I'm eating healthier. Why am I not losing weight on my GLP1? So if I had $1 for every time someone messaged me this, I could retire very early. I'm eating so much healthier now. I cut out the junk. I'm making better choices. I'm on the highest dose of a GLP1. So why am I not losing weight? I'm not kidding when I say I hear this literally every single week. And every single time I ask the same exact question back. Are you weighing your food and are you tracking your food to make sure that you're actually in a deficit? And 99% of the time, probably 100, the answer is no. And here's the issue. Eating healthier and eating in a deficit are two completely different things. You can eat the cleanest, most on-plan food all day long and still not be in the calorie deficit. Your GLP-1 doesn't change that math. It just makes it easier to feel like you're doing enough even when you're not. So if you've been stuck, frustrated, wondering if the medication just stopped working, stay with me. I'm going to walk you through exactly why this happens and what to check before you assume that the medication isn't working. So I want you to think of this like a bank account, okay? So like if you were budgeting for a vacation, you never looked at the numbers, how would you have an idea how much money you've saved? So when you start a GLP-1, your appetite drops. Food noise gets quieter. You're not fighting cravings the way that you used to. So it feels like you're barely eating, which makes it feel obvious that you must be in a deficit. But feeling like you're eating less isn't the same as knowing that you're eating less. Your brain is really good at underestimating portions, forgetting the handful of something here, the splash of oil there, the drink with dinner. So this isn't a willpower problem. It's just how memory and estimation works for literally everyone, medicated or not. The shift you made from unhealthy food to healthy food is real progress. But swapping fries for avocado toast doesn't automatically put you in a deficit. Avocado toast has pretty high calories too. This is the diagnostic question I ask every single person who comes to me stuck. Are you weighing your food and are you tracking it every day, consistently, to confirm that you are in a deficit? Not eyeballing it, not I have a pretty good idea, actually weighing it out on a food scale and logging it. And here is why this matters even more once you're on a GLP-1. Your appetite is being artificially suppressed, which means your normal hunger cues, the ones you used to rely on to tell you I've had enough, aren't giving you accurate information anymore. You can't trust I just don't feel hungry as a proxy for I'm in a deficit. Those two things have been decoupled. If you're not tracking, you genuinely do not know whether you're in a deficit. You're just guessing. And your guess is probably wrong. Most people underestimate what they're eating by a significant margin, and that's true whether you're on the medication or not. And here's the part that trips people up even more. Even if you nailed your deficit in month 1, your body doesn't stay still. As you lose weight, your body needs fewer calories to maintain itself. This is called metabolic adaptation. It's a normal, expected part of weight loss, not a sign that anything's failing. What worked as a deficit at your starting weight can quietly become your maintenance a few months later without you changing a single thing. At the same time, your body is naturally moving towards a new equilibrium, a new homeostasis, where the calories you're eating and the calories you're burning start to match up again. That's exactly when people hit a plateau and they think that the shot stopped working. It didn't stop working, your deficit just closed and nobody adjusted for it. This is the moment that most women either blame themselves or they blame the medication, when really it's neither. It's a strategy gap. Now, I want to be really clear about something because I see this go too far in the other direction too. The fix here is not eat almost nothing. Some women hear you need a deficit and they take it to the extreme. They're barely eating, and that comes with its own problems. You're losing muscle mass, your hair is thinning, you're feeling cold and foggy all the time, you have zero energy. None of that is the goal either. The goal isn't eat as little as possible, it's know with actual data where you stand. So you can make a small informed adjustment instead of guessing in either direction or going up on the medication or assuming that it doesn't work. Now, what do you actually do about it? Here's what I want you to do this week. Get a food scale if you don't have one and start weighing your food, not just logging estimates. Track everything for 7 to 10 days straight, no exceptions. Like, try not to eat out. Just try to be as accurate as possible. Compare your actual intake to your deficit target. Not what you assumed you were eating, what the data says. If you're consistently in a real deficit and still stalled for several weeks, then that's a different conversation. That's when we need to look at the quality of food, the protein, your resistance training, and metabolic adaptation more specifically. But you have to start with the data. Everything else is just a guess until you do. If this is the moment where you've realized that you've been guessing instead of tracking, that's not a failure. It's just information that you didn't have. And this is exactly the kind of gap that I help women close inside the Optimization Metabolic Blueprint. If you've been stuck on a GLP-1 plateau, drop a comment and tell me, are you tracking or are you just guessing?